Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed that little run that me and Spawn did from our place over to the portal. And look, I've got a few little particles coming off me because I think there's a beacon, because I could see the top corner. So we're here, in case you didn't realise, on the Bea and Logan subserver with Logan's amazing house behind me. Isn't that incredible? I think that's really nice. And you can see the portal at the bottom, and the plan is to join that portal over to the village that me and Spawn saw when we came through. So we'll do a lovely purple path. There's going to be loads of purrs in this episode. So the purple path from the portal will make its way all the way over here to the village, and I've already started doing a few things to the village. I thought it'd be quite nice to keep it as intact as possible. Obviously folks, remove trees and do the place up. I've planted some crops all over the place, and that's made the villagers very happy because they've started breeding, which is really exciting. It's a sprawling little village. It goes all over the place, and the idea is to link it all up somehow and make community areas. So we'll have like a community wood farm, a community mining place, and I think it would be nice if everybody had one of these houses that were in the purple team, and maybe do something like a community build somewhere, like maybe a palace or a pavilion, another purse. I think that would be quite fun to do, but I've started experimenting with the light, and I think they look quite fun with the dark wood. And I want to do a farm shop so people just can come and get some food, and a starter place so they can come over and get all the things they need to begin their life on the purple team. And I think it would be fun if we had like a donation shop as well. So if you've got tons of gravel or sand that you don't want, you can just dump it off at the donation and people can pick it up if they want. So there you are. I'm going to be busy now, a bit like the bees over there, sorting this all out. I'm going to make a pumpkin farm and a wood farm, so I shall see you when that's done. Well everybody, the wood farm's kind of finished. I've done the fence around it, but I would like to extend it out and bring acacia wood over and do the jungle saplings as well. But to start somewhere, don't you? And this is where I've begun. So this property was already over here. This is the side where the church is, but as you can see, still see the beacon. And I just put some nice plants around the outside. I did the strip wood because I think it just went better. Planted some flowers around the outside, and this is the community wood farm. The current standing of woods, we have dark oak wood, birch and oak, and little starter things in here. And the idea is you come over here, you chop the trees you want, if you've got any left over you leave it in the chest. And yeah, I think it's a really nice little wood farm over this side. Like I said, it's over by the church. There's a church over this side. It goes on for ages, this village, but there's farms down there for some reason. I'm thinking maybe putting a few houses down this side would be quite nice, and I need a fence obviously all the way around the property. And also up here by the church, we have the farmers busy on some more farms. I put the water well here because I needed somewhere to have some water, and I thought, okay, let's put a water well up here. And this is where I've done the pumpkin farm. I'm quite pleased with the pumpkin farm. I'm going to make, as you can see, loads of jack-o'-lanterns down. I think it'd be quite nice to do the jack-o'-lanterns on here and get rid of them lights. But I'm also going to be putting the big lighting up as well when we do all the proper pathways and things. So I planted all the farms back up because a lot of them didn't have any crops in them. Somewhere, I'll go and try and find it, is some beetroot, which is weird. That's somewhere else, totally different area. So as you can see, this is the wood farm. I think it's quite fun for people just to come over and have a wander around, see what they can find. We'll probably have a notice board at the entrance, and I'll put the cords up where these places all are, so you know where to come. So I'm going to be doing a community mine next, and get down to level 11 so you can go mining. It's quite fun to have that sort of place in a community build, I think. So I shall see you when that's done. Massive tour of the village today, isn't it, folks? This house over here, before we go down the mine, nice to get a bit of fresh air, is me and Spawn's little village hut. We need to put some beds in here. We've got that wolf farm over by our place. It's not too difficult to go back and get that. I've put some sugar cane up over here. It's quite nice putting it around the pond. And here's the community mine. I don't know why I've done a double air gate like that, airlock. Weird. So I've left areas open for people, so if you want to get some granite, it's over there. You got some diorite, it's up here. I don't know if there's anything in the chest. Some cobble, obviously digging it out, and a site here. Now this was interesting. I don't know what that, oh yeah, it's more andesite if you wanted to dig that out, because there's a cave system down here, and I think we're into somebody else's cave system, because there's torches that I haven't put down, so I do apologise if we're encroaching on your area there. But there was some coal that hadn't been mined out that I took, so I've just left that. You can go and explore down. Over here obviously some more diorite and andesite if you want to dig it out, but this way is the way down to 11. Left some coal there, and then down here it's quite a bit of lava, so if you've got a diamond pickaxe and you want to spend hours digging that out, the obsidian, feel free. So basically, you come down here, you're at level 11, and you just dig away to your heart's content and have fun down the mine. So that's the community mine. Quite pleased with how that's worked out. I've done it wider, I don't know why, I just have. Wrong way, need a way up. It's quite simple, you can just see the sky, can't you? But patch and directions, never a good combination. So there's the community mine. So we're just gonna have a little wander around now so you can see it as it is now, and then you'll be able to see it next time when it's all done up a little bit more. I'm trying to find where the radishes are. I think they were down low. I'll put some beautiful flowers up here for our bees. I'll put the block up there because I don't know what else to do with it, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to have to do a lot of terraforming to make this all a bit smoother and easier to negotiate around, because at the moment it's a bit of a mishmash, isn't it? I think it was down somewhere. It's really tucked away with some dark oak trees. I remember that. I wonder if it's over that way. It could be over this side, couldn't it? That's the church and the wood farm. Was it over down here? Oh, how exciting. Remember I lit it up because I thought, dark wood, forest, creepers, very dangerous. No, it's not here, is it? Intriguing. I'm going to go and fast forward now, and I shall see you hopefully when I found it. Aha, here we are. So this is nicely tucked away over here. I think it's quite sweet. So there's this big house here at the edge, and then you've got another property here. They are the two over here. This one's got wool on it for some reason, which is very strange, and carpets. It makes me wonder if somebody's actually been over here and I've commandeered their village. I hope not. If you are, I'm so sorry. I haven't seen anybody over here. And Spun did ask in the in Discord whether or not anybody had claimed this, and nobody had said anything, so going ahead with it anyway. There is an iron golem around here as well, so they've got carrots growing here and beetroot over this side, But like I say, we'll link it all up. It'll be quite a fun project to do. Just got to remember it's over by the pumpkin patch down there. Yeah, so I think our next thing to do is to make a fence all the way round, and then we'll see, we'll know what we've got to work with, and to mark out the portal to this area, because if nothing else, that'll be handy for me travelling backwards and forwards to the country retreat. So I might just do that in cobble for now, and there's a bed over at the wood farm. Let's go and sleep over there for the night. So I think what I might do now is have a little snooze. A lot of running around, a lot of work in this episode. Oh no sleep thunderstorms. We'll just wait for it to get dark. Won't take too long. I think what I'll do now is get some resources for the path and mark that out. And then I shall show you when that's finished. Can we sleep yet? Is it dark enough? Yes, it is. So I shall see you soon. Oh, I've been a busy bee in today's episode, haven't I? So you come in, just go out. You come in through the portal, and then you walk down here. I quite like the cobblestone. It's just a temporary thing, but it's quite nice. You walk across on a bridge because it was the easiest way of doing it, and then through the tunnel, which is quite exciting, isn't it? This is all going to be done out. This is just a rough pathway at the moment, and then you come over here to the other side, and then the village is just over here. And by this is driving me batty, these trees that just plant themselves. They even take up the cobble and plant there if they want to. Anyway, as I was saying, you come up to here. This is as far as I've come now, because this is kind of like the village is over here. So I'm going to clear out these trees, and because it's all higgledy-piggledy, it's going to be up and down. So I think what we'll do is we'll just come straight from here over to there, and then maybe just stop and then go up as and when it needs to. But I'm really quite pleased with that. It's gonna be really nice when it's finished, and make a proper entrance there. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? That tree up there. I'll just mend the tree. There we go. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with how it's coming on. I shall say farewell for now, because there's been a lot happening in this episode. It's taken me a long time to do everything, and I'll go around with the cobblestone, linking up as many places as I can and clear out as much of the area as I can. It's nice to keep some of the trees around, but obviously not all of them. So I shall put my birch dog away and I will say thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you in the next episode, when hopefully the village will be finished and I'll just be able to take you around the place and you can see it all. And yeah, very exciting. So bye.